funny seeing you out in public. I'm surprised you still showed your face after your husband blew up at me like a teenager.
Vanessa, I am so deeply sorry. Lance had absolutely no right to speak to you that way. I was mortified when I found out.
Imagine how I felt. He called me everything but a child of God over a transaction you initiated. A transaction you've enjoyed before multiple times.
That's what made him snap. He saw the charges and assumed it was fraud. When he called the bank, they told him I had approved the charges, and he felt humiliated and he lost it.
Lolly, I need to know, does he get violent with you?
Yes, Lance has a temper, but he's not the kind of man who'd ever lay a hand on a woman. He was raised better than that.
Don't be so sure.
He put his hands on you?
Hard enough to leave his calling card. I suppose I should be grateful he didn't break anything.
This doesn't sound like the man I married. Lance is actively involved in several charitable organizations. The Lance Salinger Foundation has donated millions to women's causes.
Writing checks and actually respecting women are very different. Any sociopath with a trust fund can buy themselves a humanitarian reputation. But you are right to be concerned.
I am?
Fairmont Crest can be unforgiving when it comes to scandal, especially if I were to press assault charges.
We're women of a certain stature. Surely we can handle this with some discretion.
I'd be willing to give you that opportunity. I'd hate for your family or our business relationship to implode because of Lance's poor judgment.
My usual.
Vanessa, you have my word. This will never happen again. Excuse me. Vanessa McBride told me you put your hands on her, grabbed her. Do you realize what you're doing and how this could come back and bite us? What were you thinking?
I have always been the good daughter. The one who colored inside the lines, followed all the rules, exceeded every expectation. Perfect grades, perfect career, perfect marriage, well, until it wasn't.
And the sister.
Danny? Polar opposites. She pushes boundaries, refuses to live according to anyone else's playbook. She's wild, reckless, unapologetic, like a walking middle finger. And follows her heart. Consequences be damned.
Sounds like the typical first and second child personality types. The eldest gets to be the carrier of the weight of the world, and the younger gets to be the free spirit.
We are a textbook example. While I don't regret who I became and all of my accomplishments, there are times I envy my sister.
Sounds more than just envy.
I might have been a little jealous too.
So the glow up, it's a rebellious act.
I would say it's more of a coming out party. For the first time, I am not a doormat. I am choosing to put me first. Finding out who Nicole Dupree is when she is not trying to be perfect.
So it's Independence Day. That explains the fireworks.